Gone with the Wind is a sprawling epic that captures the tumultuous history of the American South during one of its most defining periods. At the heart of the story is Scarlett O'Hara, a complicated and controversial heroine who defies easy categorization. Scarlett is introduced to the audience as a young woman who is headstrong and determined to get what she wants, even if it means going against societal norms. She is deeply in love with Ashley Wilkes, a man who is engaged to her cousin Melanie, but she is not deterred by this obstacle. Scarlett's obsession with Ashley drives her actions throughout the film, and her single-minded focus on winning him over often leads to disastrous consequences. However, Scarlett is also a survivor, and her resilience in the face of adversity is one of the film's defining qualities. When the Civil War breaks out, Scarlett's world is turned upside down. Her beloved Terra plantation is burned down, her father dies, and she is forced to take on responsibilities she never imagined. Scarlett's determination to keep her family and her home together drives her to make difficult choices and take risks that others would shy away from. One of the most striking aspects of Gone with the Wind is its portrayal of the South during the Civil War and Reconstruction periods. The film's depictions of slavery and the antebellum era have been criticized for perpetuating harmful stereotypes and romanticizing a period in American history that was marked by violence, oppression, and inequality. However, it is important to note that the film was made in 1939, at a time when racial attitudes in America were vastly different than they are today. It is also worth noting that the film does not shy away from showing the devastating effects of the war on both the South and the North. One of the film's most iconic scenes takes place during the burning of Atlanta, as Scarlett struggles to make her way through the chaos and destruction to find her loved ones. The scene is a masterclass in cinematic storytelling, using stunning visual effects and powerful performances to convey the horror and tragedy of war. The film's performances are another standout element. Vivien Leigh is magnetic as Scarlett, delivering a performance that is at once fiery and vulnerable. Clark Gable is equally impressive as Rhett Butler, the suave and cynical blockade runner who becomes Scarlett's love interest. Their chemistry on screen is palpable, and their tempestuous relationship drives much of the film's drama. The film also features strong supporting performances from Olivia de Havilland as Melanie, Scarlett's saintly cousin who represents the ideals of the Old South, and Hattie McDaniel as Mammy, Scarlett's loyal slave who serves as a voice of reason and conscience. At its core, Gone with the Wind is a story about a woman's journey of self-discovery and growth. Scarlett begins the film as a selfish and naive young woman, driven by her desires and unconcerned with the consequences of her actions. But over the course of the film, she learns to take responsibility for her choices and face the harsh realities of the world around her. She becomes a survivor, and ultimately, a symbol of the resilience and determination of the American South. Of course, the film is not without its flaws. Its depiction of race and slavery is deeply problematic, and it has been rightly criticized for perpetuating harmful stereotypes and glossing over the brutal realities of the antebellum era. Its treatment of women is also questionable, as Scarlett's story is often framed through the lens of the men in her life, and her agency is frequently undermined. Despite these issues, Gone with the Wind remains a cultural touchstone and a testament to the power of cinematic storytelling. Its sweeping scope, memorable characters, and stunning visuals have ensured its place in film history, and its themes of love, loss, and survival continue to resonate with audiences today. It is a film that inspires both admiration and criticism, and its legacy is as complex and nuanced as its protagonist. Overall, Gone with the Wind is a masterpiece of filmmaking that captures the spirit of an era and the resilience of the human spirit. Its enduring popularity is a testament to its enduring relevance, and it remains a must-see for anyone interested in the art and craft of cinema.